Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'm a registered psychotherapist. My role, I think, as a therapist is to guide you, to help you change the way you process and think about things. And it's never about changing you as a person. I'm not trying to change your character. I'm literally trying to help see that there are other ways to think about a situation or to, look at the way that we're thinking about a situation that could be somewhat distorted. Like, are we personalizing something? Are we mind reading? Are we doing any of these things that prevent us from really seeing clarity in what's happening? I don't like to stay hyper focused in the past because we can't change the past. What we can do is change how we are responding to things in the present. And so what I'm aiming to do is help you change from a reaction to a response. And so I will spend some time understanding, how you got here and your triggers and your patterns. But really what I want to focus on is like, how can we change the future as opposed to spending a lot of time in the past. If you're struggling with something, you want more awareness, you want to change the way you see yourself in the world, therapy's for you. I think that my life experience, as well as my professional experience, plays a huge role in how I approach therapy and how I work with a client. I'm not a spring chicken anymore, so I've had lots of life to live. And through this, I've experienced grief as well as family transitions in my own family. And my own experience with anxiety has really allowed me to be able to connect to my clients. So not only am I empathetic in that regard, but I can relate to some of the stories and struggles that my clients bring to me. The most important thing in the therapeutic relationship is to be able to connect, to your therapist. And by doing that, I obviously have to share parts of myself. And at the end of the day, I want my clients to know that I've had my own struggles, that I'm a human that, has a range of emotions and felt these things. And yes, I show up in my sessions with my therapy hat on, but once I leave, I am a mother, a wife, all the things, and I have all the struggles that come with life, just like everyone else. It's that I've learned these tools and that I want to share those tools with you so that you can manage your struggles a bit better. I would say that my therapeutic approach definitely changes depending on the client and their needs. Not one theoretical framework works with one client. So I think it's really important to be trained in a variety of different disciplines and frameworks so that you can bring that into therapy. I also think sometimes it takes a couple tries to find the right therapist. And I think it's really important to honor yourself in that process. If a therapist asks you a question and you feel like you can't answer that honestly for whatever reason, you think you're being judged or you don't feel like being honest in that, I think that's usually a sign that you're working with the wrong therapist. And so I really try to help you learn how to be honest in therapy so that you can succeed not only in the therapeutic process, but also outside in the real world. So being trained in a lot of different modalities helps me to be able to figure out which, combination of like maybe a little from here and a little from there will help this client in this particular situation.